from the Formation of Damnation release, that Testament with The Evil Has Landed. And what a great CD that was. And Chris and I saw them on that tour twice.
Yeah, we did. We saw them, once at
we saw them at Peabody's with Death Angel.
Right.
And who else was playing with them?
Warbringer,
Death Angel, and Testament in a small club.
Right. It was great.
And then we saw them on the Masters of Metal tour with Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Testament, and who else was on that? Judas Priest. Yeah, how could I forget?
Yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah.
Priest wasn't that good that night, but
yeah, that's when Rob was still kind of moving around very robotic.
Yeah, he was struggling.
Remember when we had Rob on the show and I asked him about moving around kind of robotic and not moving very freely?
Yeah.
And then they came out and did that whole British Steel in its entirety, and all of a sudden he was like a whole different guy.
It was like running around back and forth, not no robot poses at all on that tour.
Yeah, when Priest reunited with Rob, and he was coming out and he was wearing the big fur jackets, and he was just sort of like walking like the Tin Man or something.
Right, yeah, this shit was probably heavy.
Yeah, and then like I said, during the British Steel
30th anniversary or whatever.
He was like running around like a kid on stage.
Yeah, well, he was wearing a leather or a jean jacket instead of a mirror jacket.
Yeah, he was wearing like a jean vest. So yeah, he was like a whole different guy on stage. It was just kind of weird, but
definitely
it was a good show, except for they had that band Pop Evil on there.
Yeah, I got to see them next week.
Pop Evil?
Yeah, they're opening one of the days. You don't like them?
They were okay. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, I know I have to see them because I think Stephanie knows somebody in the band.
Okay,
so we have to stand there and watch them.
Sure,
we have to support.
Right. Yeah. I watched them. And it was just, and that tour was Whitesnake, Priest, and Pop Evil, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Coverdale delivered. The band was just awesome. Both Priest and Whitesnake were awesome. I had, let's see, who hooked me up with seats for that?
Chipster?
No, it was somebody in the band. I can't remember if it was Whitesnake or Priest that hooked me up for that, and they gave me like fifth row center.
It's probably Whitesnake. It might have been Reb Beach, because Reb.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because, man, I'll tell you, these years have flown by. It just seems like yesterday I saw the show, but that was, 5 years ago?
It was a while ago now.
Yeah, what a shame. It's like, where's all this time go? Damn it.
Yeah, it goes to hating your life while you work shitty jobs.
Yeah, basically, that's what it boils down to.
Yep.
Well, I saw some of your commentary in the chat room there when I was playing the whole "Who Are You" thing.
Oh yeah,
and you're right. That was me dressing down RH Metal.
Yeah,
and that's something when you left the show for a while, Wheezy really helped me out a lot. Voluntarily, I didn't ask him to do it, but he knew I was kind of struggling because of work and handling the show on my own, and you knew what my life was like. It just was not great at that point.
So Wheezy basically did all those bumpers, and you didn't really direct them or say, "Hey, dude,
no,
I can just bumper on this or that."
Not at all.
Liar.
He would submit me 2 or 3 new bumpers a week, and it would help me sort of program the show. And I did play a lot of music while you were in your absence, and because I just didn't have a whole lot to say on my own.
Right, sure, it's hard.
And so he would help me, program the show with a lot of bumpers. And this was shortly after you left the show that, RH was sort of like a weekly caller into the show. And, it got to the point to where he started becoming just an annoying pest.
Got to the point. It was well past that point when I was on the show.
Well, I was trying to be kind.
Well, maybe you were. He was a dick.
Sure. So after you left the show,
yeah,
he continued, calling in and, rambling on about, his various
Molly Hatchet,
classic rock bands and whatever.
Right, Styx.
So what happened is that people were starting to get annoyed with him.
Yeah.
And they started sending him messages on his MySpace or Facebook or whatever he was using.
Okay.
So he called up to the show complaining to me that the listeners were being mean to him. And, you know, he was basically handing down directives to me that I need to direct the Classic Metal Show listeners to stop doing that.
Oh, brother, really?
And that's, you know, and he was on this rant to where I couldn't get 2 words in.
Right.
And so that's when I started with, who are you? And who are you again? Because he was basically coming off like, don't you know who I am? I'm RH Metal. I have the Warrior Rock radio show, and I'm a guitarist, and I'm this, and I'm that. And I go, who are you again?
Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up, kid.
Well, that's when he started hating me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Because I didn't give him the time of day. And, you know, you heard me in the bumper. I said, you know, other than giving you the notoriety that you've received in the Classic Metal Show chat room, nobody even knows who you are.
Right.
And he was trying to defend that by saying, that's not true, dude. I have like 4 CDs out, and I do this and I do that, and I have Warrior Rock Radio, and I've got thousands of listeners every week. And, you know.
Yeah.
And I basically didn't really buy into any of that. I was just like, who are you? So then he went on the whole rant of hating me, you know.
Right. And didn't I actually step in and, like, ban him from all of our shit?
Well, you did, you know. It was just kind of funny, but I'm just remembering back, you know, this was, you know, over 3 years ago.
Right.
And it was just funny. And, you know, Wheezy, he's really quick to picking up on that.
Sure.
So I was just trying to find the one bumper. I never play it because it's kind of long, but it's another kid that used to be a part of the Classic Metal Show chat room was he called himself Dio Priest.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, you know, he was such a big fan of the Classic Metal Show that when he went off and started his own little internet show,
yeah,
he started contacting probably just about all the guests that, you know, we've had, like Nader the Priest and, you know, different people like that, and bringing them on the show and interviewing them.
Right.
But then, you know, he let RH join him on his show.
Okay.
So this is when RH was, he was basically using that platform to call me out.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I just thought that was funny. I was looking for the bumper. I just can't find it right now. I was just kind of looking through the bumpers here, but there's one where he and, you know, the kid Dio Priest were sitting there, you know, calling me out.
Oh boy.
Because they were calling me out on the carpet, man.
I got to say, I'm surprised there was a show to come back to.
Right. And then, of course, you know, not long after that, they sort of disappeared.
Of course, they went away in shame.
Pretty much. But it was just silly.
Yep.
Everybody's so, you know, everybody's got such an agenda out there.
Everybody wants a radio war.
Right.
Until you bring them one.
And then they just like, oh, you guys are fucking mean, man.
Yeah. You guys are dicks.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us.
We're dicks.
Yeah, now we got a new one to start.
Well, we'll see where that one goes.
Yeah, haven't had one of those in a while.
Sure. Here, let me see if I can find this one here real quick.
Yeah, I'd like to hear this.
Let's see.
Were they gonna depant you?
Basically, yes. Basically, yeah.
Well, after the Rev did me, it was your turn.
Let me see if this is it.
All right.
I can't think of what that show it was. What was it called, Ryan? Eddie Trunk?
I think it was called the Classic Mulch Show. I think it's called the Classic Distasteful No Substance Show. Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's right. How foolish of me not to remember the name.
I'm calling you out all the way to Crown Point, Indiana.
Fuck them.
LemonParty.com is Neely's show. The Classic Tozer Show. If you want to visit the Classic Metal Show for real, go over to beerchicksandpolitics.com. It's the website for the Classic Metal Show. And right there on the front page, it'll just show you exactly what substance the show has. Oh, we are going to hell.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Using every one of our every one of our little goofs in the chat room.
And doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It's lemonparty.org.
Right.
Nice move, dickhead.
That's right. So that's what you missed in your absence years ago.
Glad I was away to not have to take that beat down.
That's what I was dealing with, man.
You're stronger than strong to put up with that.
I'll tell you.
Wow.
So anyway, I just thought that was funny. That just brought back some memories.
Too funny.
Then, of course, he faded off into the distance like all of them do.
Like the Rev and Kay and Abby. And
Kay and Abby.
Kay and Abby. I was listening to Kay and Abby this week. I pulled down one of those old ones and just was listening to, dude, so fucking funny.
It is.
That one is great, and the fucking Metalhead United had me rolling.
Was that now? Which guy was that? Was that the guy in Wisconsin?
No, that was the guy in New York, New Jersey.
Metalheads United.
Yeah, and he was like stream of consciousness guy.
Right.
It was like, yeah, the sun's hot, except when it's not, and then it's cold, because if it's cold, then it's not hot. But you know what? Tea is hot, and I could really use a glass of tea. Hey, could you get me some tea?
Right.
He was that guy.
Who was that other guy? The Crispy Bacon Show? He was the guy in St. Louis, right?
No, St. Louis was the new Thrash Can.
No. Those guys were in New York.
No, that was the original Thrash Can was in New York. But the new one was the guy that was doing it in his backyard.
Yeah, he was walking around the backyard and worried about that he dropped the glass and broke glass. He was going to cut his foot or something.
And he was embarrassed to do his show in his house.
And then he go in the bedroom and he was worried about his girlfriend making fun of him and playing some kind of pop song or something.
Yes. That was another great one.
Who was the other guy who was trying to run down through the history of metal and he kept going back to Led Zeppelin and he couldn't get off of that?
What was that guy's name? That guy was hilarious too.
He kept trying to do the history of heavy metal.
And he just kept swinging it back around to Led Zeppelin.
And he couldn't get off of that and get past Led Zeppelin. It was just hysterical.
That might have been Crispy Bacon.
Yeah, he kept getting distracted. I kept losing his place, and he just had nothing to say, and just on and on and on.
I know, dude. That one was funny. Kay and Abby, though, Jesus Christ, that might have been the most sharp you and I ever were for a segment.
Staring down the barrel of another work week.
You're eating cheesecake. You're getting drunk.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you were talking about that Abby saying, her boyfriend just liquors her up and rails her in the ass every chance he gets.
Yeah, that guy probably doesn't remember her now.
Yeah, I was in the Cheesecake Factory. I was throwing up in the bathroom and went to see TSO, and we were walking down the street, and my boyfriend said, "Look at that girl's hair, it's hot." And so we went into some salon and I cut my hair off right then and there, and
just stupid.
I mean, just on, and they were just like kiss freaks.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Just hysterical.
On the mighty Blog Talk Radio.
Right.
The source of all that is good quality.
Exactly. What I find interesting about that Blog Talk is, the different shows that are on there.
Yeah,
but the ability that some of them had to get some top name guests.
I mean, like the Mattis Hatter.
Well, like him, or they got, I don't know who, just pick a name. They got him on Blog Talk Radio.
It's because you gotta imagine that they didn't when they were talking to publicists, they never said that they were on Blog Talk Radio. They just said the name of their show. They just said, yeah, our show is, Metal 101 or whatever.
Right.
Didn't say on Blog Talk Radio.
Right.
And B, I just think publicists didn't know or don't know what Blog Talk Radio is. They just think it's a radio network.
Look at T-Babe. He or she, I'm not really sure. Is that a chick?
I don't know.
Are you a girl or a guy there, T-Babe? I don't mean to offend you one way or the other, but they know the segments as well. I remember that one guy, he started to talk like this and then count down the minutes. Well, we got 2 minutes left here. I wonder what I'm trying to fill for the next 90 seconds.
Dude, that was New Thrash Can.
Okay.
And then he was going to change his show to Thrash Talk.
All right, T-Babe. I appreciate it. She's a girl.
Remember, and he that was his big revelation. It was changing the name from Thrash Can to Thrash Talk.
Right, Thrash Talk. So funny.
And he's like, I got an hour and 43 minutes left.
Right. He blew his whole wad in the first 10 minutes.
Right, and he had nothing.
Then he had nothing left for the rest of the show.
And everything was about Chris Barnes and Torture Killer.
Right.
I listened to that this week too. Too fucking funny.
Right. How about that other guy? I think he was in Wisconsin and he was trying to do local music news.
I don't remember him.
He was on Blog Talk as well. And he was doing like local music news where different bands were playing at local venues and stuff.
Oh, I don't remember him.
And he was another guy who just really had nothing to say. So he was just filling time, and he was trying to go through the music news. And, I'm just going to throw out a name. Warbringer is playing at the such and such a shop here in Kenosha, Wisconsin,
Right.
And we were discussing how, the local people probably are not even listening to this if anybody was. It's so funny.
Nice. And somehow we still do that. But there's still new talent out there to be discovered.
Anybody can host a show.
Look at everybody calling for the Madman of Metal.
Well, we do have that.
We have that.
We have that.
How ironic.
Actually, we're going to do that tonight.
Let's do it right now.
Let's
They're
do it.
For it. It's 2:00.
Yep. Let's do it right now. I got it downloaded. I'm ready to go.
All right.
So,
thank you, chat room. We're ready for you.
Look in iTunes, the Madman of Metal.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now, Bandian wanted the ladies to call in. What was that all about?
Oh, he just kept saying over and over that the ladies needed to call in tonight.
For what?
Because he doesn't believe that Angel of Death is A, real, and B, hot.
Boy, what he doesn't know.
That's what I told him.
Holy shit.
Whatever.
That's
Bob's going to dictate our show now.
Right. So funny. No, Angel is a work of art.
She's very attractive.
She's a work of art. That's all I got to say.
She's a good-looking lady.
Oh, speaking of good-looking ladies.
Yes.
End of June, the Warriors of Rock, is it?
Oh, with Veronica?
Yeah. She's been on me like white on rice all this week with texting.
Okay.
And she's like, you're going to be there, right? You're going to be there, right?
When is it?
29th and 30th of June, I think.
All right.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Uncle Wendell. Hi, Uncle Mr. Chris.
Uncle, we're her uncle now.
Hi, Miranda.
Yeah, you said...
One of these days we got to get Miranda on the phone.
Hello? Who is this? What's so funny? What? What does that mean? You're talking in riddle. You're making fun of me, aren't you? You're really weird, but you're cute. You want to talk to Mr. Jeff now? Mr. Jeff? Jeff? Oh, he's like doing my mom right now. Mr. Jeff said I have to keep on. Do you like Precious Pup or Mudley? Hello? Come on, Dustin, I know it's you. I'm gonna get Mr. Jeff. Mr. Jeff! The salami game? Well, I've got some secret places. Forget it. Fuck you, pal. It's time for America's Next Top Model anyways. Hand job.
Hello, Miranda.
Why do you do that?
Because your dad has his own bumper, so we thought you should have your own.
Well, I mean, it's like you're making fun of me or something.
No, not at all. We're just welcoming you to the show.
Well, I mean, I heard the man say that, like, you wanted the women to call, so Mr. Jeff made me do it.
Right. Are you done with your typing lessons?
He's just being silly with that.
So you basically aren't learning fingering lessons on his meat flute?
No, he's making me do stuff like, now is the time for all good men to, whatever it is. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Right. Cannons to the left of me. Cannons to the right of me.
Yeah, whatever that means. I don't know.
So did you find the keys easy to push, Miranda?
Kind of, yeah.
Were they soft and squishy or very hard to push?
They were kind of springy,
Springy.
Springy?
Yeah.
Were there gaps between the keys?
Well, not as much as you might think, but they were, like, kind of bumpy.
After typing a few paragraphs, did your keyboard start to sag?
Well, yeah, kind of. I thought it was just my fingers sweating, but I don't know.
Did your keyboard suddenly squirt some ink out?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Is it like playing the black keys?
No, it was like white. Well, I mean, but like the ink was white, but the keys were black, sort of.
Does your dad have a brown keyboard?
Well, it's like kind of. That time it was purple.
Well, what can we do for you, Miranda? Why did you feel compelled to call the Classic Metal Show?
Because he wanted the ladies to call, and Mr. Jeff said that, like, he put the phone in my hand and told me to, like, get busy with that for a while or something.
So
I don't know. What do you want?
So Miranda, have you ever
I don't even like you talk dirty.
Have you ever mistaken Jeff's keyboard for his phone?
Yeah, one time.
Either that or a microphone?
Yeah.
Which end did you talk into?
What do you mean? There's only one end.
Has Jeff ever said, Miranda, speak into the mic?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Has anyone ever, when you're talking on the microphone, have they ever told you that you're putting it in your mouth?
He had me and my mom, like, do a duet.
Fucking laugh.
We sang that song, by Monica and Brandy, the one that's called, like, The Boy Is Mine.
The Doggone Boy Is Mine?
Yeah, that one.
Is that a Michael Jackson cover?
I guess, whoever that is.
Right.
Some queer.
Right.
Do you find that you have to fight with your mom to type?
Well, sometimes, but my mom was busy, so,
Who types faster, you or your mom?
I'm catching up.
All right,
why are you asking me all this?
Because we're curious how your typing lessons are going.
Well, but it's really weird. To talk about.
Why?
Mr. Jeff told me not to talk about it with nobody.
When you've got that keyboard out, when you're done with the keyboard, do you have to put it away like with a zipper, kind of like a bowling bag?
No, it's like Mr. Jeff wears sweatpants.
Oh boy, that's attractive.
Hey, can I tell you a secret?
Tell us a secret, please.
Mr. Jeff goes commando.
Wow.
But like when we go out and places and stuff, he inspects my clothes before we go out, like first to see that like I'm wearing underwear, and then to make sure that he can't see my underwear, because he says it's like unseemly for, you know, somebody like him to be around somebody like me, you know, who's like flashing beaver.
Flashing beaver. Wow.
Yeah, you know.
Has Mr. Jeff ever introduced you to a one-eyed pirate?
Ew! Mr. Chris,
What? I didn't say it.
Will you like make him stop doing that? He's gross.
I agree. Does Mr. Jeff like to eat at Arby's?
Like a beef witch?
Extra
Or
sauce?
potato cake?
Does Mr. Jeff like the extra horsey sauce?
He likes the horses.
Well, Miranda,
Yeah,
Miranda, are you musically inclined? Does that run in your family?
I play piano and also the kazoo.
Have you ever played a rusty trombone?
No, but I played a triangle.
How about a skin flute?
That sounds like something dirty. Mr. Jeff, they're talking dirty. Why do you make me do this?
I'm busy. Don't bother me. I'm playing Ariel Castro here.
Who's that?
No one important.
He's like taking aerial pictures or something. I don't know what he said.
Ariel Castro, huh?
Is that like the Cuban guy?
Yeah, that's him. The guy who's in charge of that island out in the Gulf.
The guy with the cigar?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
You like cigars?
Well, no, they stink.
Do they? Where do you normally put a cigar? Where do you store it?
Mr. Jeff's only allowed to smoke cigars in only one room in the house.
Oh, really?
In his humidor.
Yeah, with the Queensrich logo.
Queensrich?
Yeah. That band he was in. I mean, I guess he's still in it, but, you know, whatever.
All right, Miranda. It's been great talking to you as always.
Yeah, it's like been real and it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun, you know?
All right, Miranda. Have a wonderful night.
Pal. Fuck you, pal. Douchebag.
Wow, douchebag.
Douchebag.
Wow. She's been listening to Michael Butler.
Apparently.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, hold on. Now, Bandy had texted me. I'm listening to the show now on my iPhone. Can't access the chat room. I still haven't heard any chicks call in. Miranda doesn't count.
Well, the chicks of the Classic Metal Show choose to be a little more discreet and hang out in the chat room.
Yes. Yeah, they do.
All right.
Holy shit. All right.
All right.
What are we doing?
Well, we're doing the Mad Men of Metal.
All right.
And this is the honest to God's truth, Michael. I have not heard this.
Liar!
At all.
You're a liar.
I have not heard this.
You prepped this for hours.
Right. Because that's what we do. We do a lot of show prep.
That's it. Tons.
Right. All right. Well, apparently you found this online this week.
Yeah, I was surfing around and I stumbled across this. And apparently we've discovered this guy before, but I really don't remember him. So I don't even know if it's the same madman of metal or if it's a new
liar.
You're right.
Liar.
That's true.
You know very well who this is.
Yeah, when I did my research and pulled him up, I saw that he was the same guy as before, but a new episode.
Right. All right. Well, somebody in the chat room there mentioned the Mad of Metal.
Right.
So they must be on the right wavelength with us.
I guess so.
All right, well, let's check this out a little bit.
All right.
Oh, Blog Talk. It's a Blog Talk.
Of course, only the finest.
Oh, wait a minute. This is only 11 minutes long?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's quick and easy. So they're playing a bit from Pulp Fiction, huh?
That's what it sounds like.
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks off yet.
Yeah, I cut out all the music.
Okay, got it.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
It's time for the Man of Metal Show.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, shut the f*** up.
You know the dinosaurs die out because you touch yourself at night.
Now you know what you have to do. Burn the house down. Burn them all.
Ooh, nice levels.
It's pretty good audio there so far.
Yeah. Overmodulated levels where it distorts.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's good stuff.
What is up? It is me, the Man of Metal here.
Oh, the show has started?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, wow. Yikes. Okay.
It's good.
For the Wednesday edition of the Man of Metal podcast. I got a great show for you lined up tonight. A lot of new bands with new songs. Well, actually, a lot of new songs. But first thing I want to do is it's just something I seen on my fucking RSS feed on my computer. Teen survives Justin Bieber inspired death threats. Apparently, this teenage girl fucking made this video on.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
Right at the beginning when he's running his show intro,
Yeah.
he bleeps out one of the one of the clips,
Yeah.
but now he's just swearing up and down.
Because he probably only found a bleeped out clip.
Okay, well, you're probably right about that. He probably didn't edit that himself.
No, he just found it.
Right.
Although he does, I mean, from listening to what we've heard so far, he does have mad skills with sound. So maybe he did do that edit.
Who knows? Wow.
He does have some good quality though.
YouTube, a 15-year-old girl made a video on YouTube where her and her friends were tearing up Justin Bieber posters, and she was the target of serious hate and possible death threats for the three of them tearing up Justin Bieber's posters, and it was from the tweens that love Justin Bieber. Well, first off, Justin Bieber sucks. Okay, he's a little frickin' 16-year-old fag that fucking makes shitty music. Might as well have the friggin' Disney company a barcode tattooed on him. So it's just kind of like, are you serious? So you can't even speak against Justin Bieber. Well, here's the Madman's take on Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber fucking sucks. He's not real music. How about I shut up and play some real music?
Well, I hate to tell you there, Madman, but I'm sure Justin Bieber is worth way more than you.
What do you mean, man? Dude, he fucking sucks.
Thanks for checking in, Madman.
Come on, dude. You just much money. He sucks.
Wow.
Do I got the audio down?
You about blew your board out.
Did I?
No.
Really?
The Madman of Metal, and that was Justin Bieber being pissed off because someone took his poster. Well, I just gotta tell you, there's nothing wrong with that because Justin Bieber just fucking sucks. Do you hear me? I said he fucking sucks.
Thanks for checking in.
There you go.
Let's kick everything off with Garroted, and this is a song off of their new EP, and the song is $10 Hammer.
$10 hammer?
Look, I'm not supporting Justin Bieber in any way, shape, or form. But if you're going to try and say that Gore Rotted with $10 hammer is any better, you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're going to boost your mic up just a little bit.
Like too low now?
Yeah, now you're perfect.
How's that? Better?
Much better. All right.
All the way up again so we can...
No. We've heard plenty of the Madman. Or the Madman of Metal. I don't want to insult our friend, the Madman.
Acrylic Superman, think my headphones just blew my brains out my asshole.
Right. Because the next thing you know, we're going to have the Metal Madman on our ass. They were making fun of me, man.
Yeah, those guys fucking suck.
You think I did a number on Jeff Tate? You just wait till I take you guys into hand.
I'm drinking a 20% IPA to show you motherfuckers.
Right.
Love the Madman. You know, he actually did. I'm curious. I didn't catch the end of his 24-hour Madmanathon. I wish that the Ghoul was in our chat room so that I could find out how many hours he actually did.
You don't think he went the whole 24?
No, I think he probably, knowing Madman, he probably went like 30.
Oh, okay.
You know how he goes, dude.
Sure.
He's not going to quit at 24. No way.
Right.
I'm just curious how many he actually did. I'll bet he did at least 30.
Okay.
I listened to it. Did you listen at all?
I just tuned in here and there just real quick.
That's what I tuned in for maybe an hour or two when I had a little bit of time here and there. It was enjoyable. A lot of good stuff. Boy, he was giving a lot of stuff away.
Sure.
That was cool. I mean, it seemed like everybody that was in the chat room walked away with something.
Well,
so
there you
that's
go.
Cool.
Free stuff.
Yeah, don't expect us to do that. We don't like you guys that much.
Yeah, because you guys add nothing to the show.
Nope, nothing at all. Fucking bunch of retards that listen to this retarded broadcast.
Right.
All right, that was Garroted with their song, $10 Hammer. All right, if you want to follow what's going on officially with this show and all the bands and all that fun, good stuff, the concert weeks, the metal news, and all that great stuff, check out my website, www.madmanametal.webs.com. For all that, it's got the concert week and all that fun stuff. If you want to know what's going on behind the scenes, new bands, what I'm doing, how many ass hairs I've plucked out, how many nose hairs I've picked, what I had for dinner, you got to follow me on Twitter.
Wow, he's entertaining.
He's got me, man. I want to call him right now to find out how many ass hairs he's plucked.
Right.
I was curious. I was wondering, hey, you think that guy plucked some ass hairs?
Right. How many did you pluck this week there?
Yeah, no kidding.
You ever notice that so many people who, are quote-unquote associated with metal, they're either mad or they're crazy, or they're wild or they're out of control or they're wacky or they're just, just can't deal with them.
No, they can't. They're insane.
Everybody's crazy.
They really are.
Look at me. I'm just crazy. I listen to metal music and I'm wild.
Yeah. That's the separator, the tunes we listen to.
Sure. Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill voice.
Hey, it's MOL.
Yeah, right. Anyway, is it just me or does the Madman sound like an old MOL call on steroids? Like just the vitriol of it.
He's got quite the cadence, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So what do you take away from a $10 hammer, MOL?
That you probably buy that to kill somebody because I don't know, a $10 hammer.
That was the name of that.
Shitty.
That was the name of that last song, $10 Hammer.
By Gorrotted. You got any of their stuff?
I have to check my. I probably have it on some compilation or some bullshit that I get in a magazine. A lot of those bands sound the same.
No way,
dude.
They don't mix. They don't mix it up.
Yeah. Hey, I just woke up. Did anyone bring up any murder for hire plots?
Dude, how much weed have you smoked today?
I worked all day, dude. I totally came home, smoked a bowl, and then just fell asleep.
But how big of a bowl?
I thought it was 9 o'clock when I woke up, and I realized, oh shit, it's 1.
How big of a bowl?
And just your normal size bowl. That's the thing. I was just so fucking tired.
So all you got in you is a $10 hitter, and you're this slow tonight?
Dude, it's been a long fucking week. Like, I work 7 days a week, so, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah. Like,
I hear you.
dude, I totally just came home and face planted almost, so there you go.
Are you still asleep?
No, I'm not asleep. I sound asleep. I sound very subdued.
I was just checking.
Metal Demon wants to know if you smoke a cereal bowl.
Dude, I'm not that bad.
You're such a liar.
Yeah, I am.
If you could afford to fill a cereal bowl, that's what you'd smoke.
Yeah.
If
Jesus
you could
Christ,
afford a
guys.
salad bowl, if you could afford a fucking Super Bowl, that's what you would fucking smoke.
You know, but what's so bad about that? Like, the amount of stress I'm under.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like a fucking shaking chihuahua, so yeah, I need to smoke a lot.
You're the new stoner
Okay,
owl.
this call is... I punched out a long time ago and I'm on the ground still swinging, so I'm just going to get the fuck up off the phone here and let you get back to listen to the Metal Man sit and rant. All right.
It's the
Tail
madman
kill,
of metal.
Fuck you, pal. Exactly. Hands up!
Here goes the sleepy MOL.
Where's my car, dude?
Dude, where's my car?
Who called me, dude? Who is this?
How'd you get this number?
Holy shit.
The only way to know when the show is going live, it is twitter.com/madmanofmetal. I normally try to post all that funny, good stuff, but like an idiot today, of course, I forgot all about it. Once again, when you listen to other shows, you get professionalism. When you listen to the Madman, you get beer-fueled half-assness. And that's why I like Bush's beer.
Beer-fueled half-assness?
Man, I feel bad for the Metal Madman now that he's got to share a part of his name that could be mistaken with this guy.
Everybody talking about, man, have you listened to the Metal Madman show? Yeah, I caught that guy on Blog Talk. He's not that good.
He sucks.
Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill. God damn it. I should have done Blog Talk all this time.
You're right.
You don't know what you've been missing out. Your servers have been down for 4 years, and you could have been doing Blog Talk over a telephone.
That's right. You know, I drove past your house the other day.
Whose house?
Yours.
My house?
Actually, both of y'all's.
You did?
I drive it. Yeah, I bought a truck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I went right past you.
What were you illegally transporting?
I cannot comment on that.
Prisoners from Ariel Castro's home?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. All right, Robert, where can people tune into the KWTF these days?
Well, it's KWTF-worldwide.com.
What the hell? Did somebody scoop up the regular one?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
How come you didn't renew it while you were out of circulation?
Because I was an idiot.
Okay.
Fair enough. We'll give you that.
Yeah.
And
But, hey,
basically, where have you been for the last 4 years?
Jesus.
Oh, shit. That's a beer. I have been here, actually.
Well, what happened to your station and all that? Where did it go?
I pulled the plug in 2009, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, 4 years ago. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got pissed off at staff.
The staff?
Drama, bullshit, and I just pulled the plug.
You have a staff?
I did.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we had.
Are you upper management? Are you the upper management?
I was the upper management. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You and Tracy Barnes, huh?
That's right. I got a phone call the other day. Crusher is coming back to KWTF.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. With Metal Rains.
Yeah, Metal Rains.
Metal
And,
Rains.
anyway, I played him a clip of you guys talking about Crusher.
And now is he mad at us too?
No, it was funny as hell.
Is he going to go on a rant about us now when he comes back on the air?
I think it would be funny if you guys had a rant about him and he had a rant about you.
Well, it's been so long, I can't even really tell you much about Crusher aside from his Metal Rains. That's about it.
Well, tune in.
I know he played only the best music, Corpse Grinder and, you know.
That's right.
Rumpelstiltskin Killer and stuff like that.
That's right. And what was that one? Vaginal Blood Burp? Yeah, right. That was it.
All right, Robert. Roll on down the highway, brother.
All right. Hey, I'm going to see you soon. We need to utilize this truck for remote broadcast.
All right. Well, let's do it.
All right.
Remotely broadcast your ass. Get on it.
All right, man.
All right, now move along, little doggy.
Fuck you, pal.
Where's he been?
He's been out on the road.
Apparently.
Banging lot lizards and, you know, rebuilding his server in the back of his truck.
Apparently. He rolled past your house and my house.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God he didn't know which one to stop at.
Right. Is he drinking something? Yeah, he is drinking something.
All right. How about I shut up and play some more songs?
Yeah.
This is a new one from Isolation Theory. It's called Four Walls. And after that, we're going to have Element of Eclipse and their song, Chalice of Life.
Those are all the big ones.
Wow, that's great.
It's playing all the good music.
I don't know, man. I could never keep up with all those bands like that. I mean, it's enough to sit through just one full CD, let alone multiple bands like MOL. It just gets the sounding the same after a while.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, dude, because and that's in all styles of music, because I know, like, you know, I'm plugged in, pretty well plugged in to the metal scene.
I know your tastes are, you know, much more extreme than mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place. And I mean, even the Metal Madman, not this guy, but the Metal Madman himself is, you know, a lot of times when he's doing, and I told you this during the week, a lot of times when he does his listening parties or his features, when he features bands,
sure,
you end up listening to his show because I haven't heard of the bands.
Right.
And those are bands that, you know, are almost sort of, they're a little more progressive than classic metal, so that's why we don't generally play them, but you would think I would know most of them.
Right.
And I hardly know any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the death metal stuff, dude, I can't keep up with that shit.
Just gets who is this again? Cattle decapitation?
Yeah, or dying rotted fetus or whatever.
Right.
Come on. I mean, not to be mistaken with dying fetus.
Right.
Dying rotted fetus.
Right.
It's a difference.
And we've had our first bit of dead air for the evening. Hopefully it wasn't too long. All right. You know what? I'm going to do that later. How about we just push on to the next song?
All right.
Because I don't have what I was going to do up right now, but yeah, fucking this show up more than most. We're going to have a triple song coming your way.
What's a triple song?
It's the one song he plays 3 times, apparently. That's what a triple song would be to me.
I didn't know what a triple song was. That's a new one on me.
I'm going to assume that he meant a 3-song sweep or something along those lines, but a triple song would be, in my eyes, would be playing the same song 3 times in a row, no?
Unless they triple track the instrumental and the vocals.
Or play it on 3 CD players at the same time.
Sure.
That would be good.
Right.
We're going to start things off with Death Cult Bacon Halo. Move along to...
Wait a minute. What was the name of that band?
Death Called Bacon Halo? Death Cult Bacon Halo.
Death Cult Bacon Halo.
Let me say that.
One of my favorites.
We're going to have a triple song coming your way. We're going to start things off with Death Cult Bacon Halo, move along to Wicked Truth with their song Awake, and Obelisk with their song Condescending Pricks. So we're starting everything off.
Did he say condescending bricks?
I thought he said condescending prick source.
Okay. Wow. That is extreme. Let's take a listen to that again.
Condescending Pricks. So we're starting everything off with...
Is it condescending prick source?
It almost sounded like he said condescending bricks, but I don't know. Wow, is that bizarre?
Death Cult and their song Vacant Halo.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Is it Vacant Halo?
Death Cult is the band.
Okay.
And Vacant Halo is the song.
Okay.
But I swear that's not what he said the first
I know. He sounded like he said Bacon Halo.
Sounded like he said Death Cult Bacon Halo.
Yeah. Wow. I should tune into Blog Talk more often.
It's good stuff.
Alrighty, that was Death Call with their song Vacant Halo, Wicked Truth with their song Awake, and Obelisk with their song Condescending Prick. Now it's time for every...
Condescending prick.
Condescending prick.
That's me.
Yeah, that is you.
Condescending prick. Nice.
All I know is I'm starting a new band, and I'm calling it Death Cult Bacon Halo.
Right.
That's a good band name.
But his favorite part of the show, time for your concert calendar. Let's see.
This is his favorite part of the show?
Apparently, it's our favorite, too.
To do, what, to announce concert dates?
This is the best part, man.
Okay.
I can get through this, all right. All right, Friday, the 10th, Death Row Martyr is playing. They're going to be taking the stage in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Caboose. They'll be along with Nuisance, Gabriel, and the Apocalypse, and Pinwheel. It's an all-ages show that starts at 8 p.m. Prayers of Seth will also be playing that day.
Sounds like a show I'm going to go to. Well,
just having trouble keeping up with all these great bands that are showing up.
Well, here we go again, doing local music news.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Like the locals are hearing this.
Yeah, well, they are, if they're dialed in.
Sure.
They will be taking the stage in Cretenva Brick. Everything starts at 8 o'clock.
What? They're playing where?
I don't know.
Cretenza Brick.
Yeah, you know that place.
And on September 11th, Betrayer is taking the stage, and they will be at Hurlia at La Fuente at Tambo Nuevo. That's an all-ages show. It starts at 11:30 and goes till 5 in the morning. Losing Scarlet will be taking part in the 3rd annual Musicians Care Show that day as well at Casey Cabin's all-ages show starting at noon, and that's in Spring Grove, Illinois. Cocklush is also taking the stage.
Cockwash?
Cocklush?
Is it Cock Rush or Cock Wash?
It almost sounded like he said Cocklush.
Oh, go back. I got to know the name of this band.
Like she can't get enough cock. She's a lush for cock.
Cocklush is also taking the stage. That'll be it.
Cocklush.
Cocklush.
You cocklush.
What a great band name.
You just can't get enough, can you?
Oh, that fucking cocklush.
Every time I see you, you got a cock in your hand, you cocklush.
You cocklush.
Nice.
Even in Bulgaria, that starts at 7 o'clock.
He's giving Bulgaria information?
Apparently.
Because he's from around the world?
I guess.
So he's given concert information for Illinois, Minnesota, and Bulgaria.
In case you're not in Minnesota or Indiana, you can catch the shows in Bulgaria.
Right.
Who I had on the show for an interview. They'll be taking part in the Slave to the Metal Music Festival hosted by Mistress Julia. Everything starts at 7 p.m. It is an 18 and over show, so you know it's going to be insane. That is in Riverview, Michigan. Excuse me while I have a quick beer break.
I can't get through the concert announcements without having a drink.
I see why this is his favorite part, because he gets to get shit-faced.
Right. So he's given worldwide concert announcements.
Right.
Untamed is going to be playing, too. They will be at King Billy's. Doors open at 7:30. You have to be 18 to get in. That is in Northampton in the Midlands. That is in Great Britain. So if you live across the pond, make sure you go and check Untamed out. And Borgo Pass will be...
So he's going to Britain.
What? I can't even follow him.
Well, he's just rattling off a bunch of, shows all around the world.
Who's following this shit?
Well, again, he's worldwide.
Hell, he is.
Look at Metal Demon. Vaginal Meat Pleasure will be my new band name.
Nice.
Vaginal Blood Burp is my favorite band, KWTF. Wow.
The Whoville Budokan for a night of kick-ass heavy metal. It is a 21 and over show going down at Bethpage, New York. On the 16th, Witchburn will be at the Funhouse along with Stone Axe and Mendoza, 18 and over to get in. Starts at 8:30, and that is in Seattle, Washington.
Did he say Mendoza?
Yeah, Mendoza.
Is that our pal?
Might be Marco.
Marco Mendoza?
Could very well be. Although he doesn't. Marco's nowhere near extreme enough for this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
17th, Prayers of Seth will we play it again. They'll be at the Band Festival in Hutchenheim. It's in Germany.
Hutchenheim.
Why would you read all these dates from all over the fucking world?
You can't pronounce them.
So he's hoping that out of sheer luck that somebody close to Hutchenheim, Germany just happens to be listening and wants to see Mendoza play. And if not there, then somebody who happens to be in fucking buttfuck Minnesota is going to be there for vaginal meat pleasure or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like ZZ Top. He's worldwide, nationwide.
He really is.
And Losing Scarlet will also be playing. They'll be at the Mainstay Bar in Ohio along with Chakras and others. Should be a great show. Starts at 9. You got to be 21 and over to get in. And that is in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I do got a little bit of metal news because your concert week is wrapped up. All right.
That's your concert week.
It's wrapped up, man.
That's wrapped up. That's all that's happening around the world.
That's it.
There's no other concerts anywhere else.
No, well, he just highlighted the biggest ones.
Oh, of course.
I mean, Cocklust is playing, dude. What more do you need?
Nathan from Kentucky says there's also a band called Teenage Pussyfuckers.
Maggot Vomiting Anus in Minnesota rules.
Wow.
Wow.
State of Mind Entertainment Show. State of Mind Entertainment is putting on a benefit show. $8 to get in if you're 18, $6 if you're 21 and over. It is metal versus hip hop. Metal's offering is Ill-Gotten, War Revolution, and Saturnella. It'd be nice if I could read the English language. You know, that would just be a great help.
Well, why don't you lay off the beer while you're trying to read this, and maybe, if you're a little more coherent and a little less drunk, you might be able to do this.
Or just don't say that band name.
Right, just skip over it.
Skip that one if you can't say it.
Versus hip hop. Hip hop's offering is Shazi and Ordeal, Panama Ray, and Opal Star. It's at Robert's Bar, and that is.
Is that KWTF, Robert?
Maybe. How come this isn't still in the concert news?
It's Robert's Bar.
But shouldn't this be in concert news?
It should have been, but I think he's let one slip by.
This is in music news, not concert news. I don't know what's going on.
Mountain View, Minnesota. So, make sure, all you metalheads, you get out for metal versus hip-hop and make sure metal carries the victory. All right, that wraps up metal news and the concert week.
That was it?
That's it. One concert announcement. That was the metal news.
That it's hip-hop versus metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this guy is good.
He is.
Sure, everyone is getting sick and tired of listening to me talk. So, how about we play some more music? This is M8L8, and this is their song, By Wings of Blackened Vibes.
Wings of Blackened Vibes?
Wings of Blackened Vibes.
Okay. Wow.
It's good.
All right, that was Pine Box with their song, Alone. And before that, it was M8L8 with their song, By Wings of Blackened Vibes. Now I just want to talk a little bit about getting on this show. If you are in a band...
All right. Pay attention, kids.
And it's not F8L8, you dickhead. It's Fate Late. Dummy. He said it 3 times. I was waiting to see if he ever got it.
Right.
Jesus.
Or you know someone that is in a band, and you think you'd like to be on this show, all you got to do is send me those tracks to manmanametal@hotmail.com. If for some reason that address does not work,
If for some reason that address doesn't work, I thought
he's got a backup plan, dude.
I thought as of last week, Hotmail was over.
Well, this might be older.
Oh, that's true too.
But dude, regardless of that, the guy has a plan. Unlike us, who does everything spur of the moment, you know, when we're not lying about it, this guy plans for everything.
Sure.
Every possible scenario. You know how often it is that Hotmail accounts or Yahoo accounts don't accept mail.
Right.
Happens all the time.
In case it doesn't work.
Yeah, that happens every day to everybody.
Look at Nathan from Kentucky. This playlist sounds like the random words taken from J.S. Bannerman's latest e-novel.
Very true, Nathan.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
We are Dave Smith. He's retarded like a football bat. Okay.
That's fucking funny.
666@yahoo.com is another address, or just email me a link and I will be happy to download them myself.
Well, wait a minute. If the email's not working, how are you going to email him a link?
Well, that's true too. But if you don't want to upload your MP3 and just give him a link, he'll just go get it himself.
So you can just email him a link and upload your stuff there instead of to him.
Right.
Good plan.
Or if your MP3 is too big for his Hotmail box.
Yeah, you can just put it up on your web server somewhere and he'll go get it.
Right.
Because everybody has web servers.
Sure.
Couple things, though. No covers. I like covers as much as the next guy, but they are a fucking nightmare when it comes to rights issues.
When it comes to what issues?
Rights issues.
Rights issues?
What do you think you're paying? This guy's not paying royalties.
No.
Come on. This guy could play anything he wants. He's not paying royalties.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, no covers, and yeah, you do have to be metal, and that's pretty broad. That fucking true metal bullshit, or if it ain't black metal, it ain't metal, is all horseshit. If you got an electric guitar, a drum set, an electric bass, and a singer, you're metal. But
somehow I don't hear Rolling Stones playing on this show.
No, I don't either.
You know, maybe I'm wrong.
Or Gordon Lightfoot.
No, and these guys all have this.
They play electric guitar, electric bass, and drums, and have a singer.
Yeah, they're all meeting the requirements.
You're metal.
They're metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be metal, not the fucking crazy cowboy for country. So, send me the tracks to manmanametal@hotmail.com or manmanametal666@yahoo.com, and I'll get you on the show as quick as I can. All right. Next up is 20,000 Leagues and their song, Consciousness of Blinking and Breathing.
The Consciousness of Blinking and Breathing?
It's my favorite by 20,000 Leagues. How did he know?
Wow.
Jeez.
Some of these titles.
This guy's got some talent.
I figured to end the show with a little bit of dead air. All right, that is it for this edition of the Madman Metal Show. I'm going to be back on Friday. Hopefully, I'll have a Saturday show. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that one. So, and then I'll be back, of course, on Monday. Hopefully, the Saturday show I'll have an interview lined up. Kicking around the idea of a Sunday special, but whatever. Until next time, everyone, I want everyone to keep the metal loud, the beer cold, Justin Bieber fucking sucks. Worthless little bastard. And have a good night, everybody.
See ya. That was
later, pal.
That was a very metal outro there.
It really was.
All right, see you later.
See you later, buddy.
All right, take it easy.
So there he is, the madman of metal.
Look at Talus 88. Get Natalie to interview this guy.
Natalie.
Wow. Wow, that's another stellar show.
Yeah.
Somehow when you work a real job and have other responsibilities, this is what I'm missing out on.
Yeah, well that's it. Thank God I don't have to work for anybody where I can sit home all day and just find this stuff.
Right.
Do nothing but that.
Sure.
What's scary is how easy it is to find.
Nice.
Literally, I just go to Blog Talk Radio and I type metal and I just blindly click on one and that's what I find every time.
Right.
So stupid.
We heard Dave Smith. That was no fuck you, pal.
No, it really was not.
T-Babe, Death Cult, Bacon Halo. That was evidence of it being a good segment.
I think that's what this one will be called.
Yeah.
Death Cult, Bacon Halo.
That's what you're going to find on the Spreaker tomorrow.
Yeah. If you want to get there, all you got to do is go to therockandrollgeekshow.com.
Right. It'll take you right
to our Spreaker.
Right to the Spreaker.
So that you can get a podcast just like you would expect at therockandrollgeekshow.com.
Sure.
You would expect to get a podcast, so now we'll provide one.
Right.
Good idea, right?
Or it could go to lemonparty.com.
ARH. Or .org.
Lemonparty.com. Oh, we're going to hell.
Yeah, we are.
So funny. All right, I'm going to play a couple tunes. We'll come back and we'll end the show.
All right, that works.
We really haven't played a whole lot of this Tom Kiefer tonight.
All right.
We played maybe 3 songs, I think.
Did we play that many?
I played Solid Ground, and we played, what is it? Mood Elevator.
Mood Elevator.
And I think that was it, just 2.
Oh, there we go.
So why don't you throw one at me here?
The Flower Song.
That isn't slow, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want a slow one. I want something that's got a little more up-tempo.
I don't know the names of the tracks. That's the only other name I
know.
How
about Cold Day in Hell? Is that any good?
That sounds like a winner.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to play a couple tunes. We'll wrap up the show.
All Hell Breaks Loose from Black Star Riders, too.
Oh, yeah. That's the other one I didn't pull up.
That's a good one.
In fact, I think I'm going to play that one instead of Tom.
All right. Play that one.
As you can tell, my voice is getting very raspy.
Yeah, you sound horrible.
Thank you.
You sound just sniffly and gay and fat.
I sound fat.
You sound fat and gay and sniffly.
I am, too.
All of the above.
I can't wait till next week. That should be good.
Yeah, we'll have something lined up. That's for sure.
Right. What is the tune I'm playing from Black Star Riders?
Track 1, sir.
Oh.
All Hell Breaks Loose.
This isn't a Kiss cover featuring Tommy Thayer, is it?
No, please, dude. Tommy Thayer? Jacko would fucking jump through the computer line to kill us.
Yeah, Nathan's got it right. Neeley sounds slow and fat.
Sounds slow and fat.
Just like Crowbar.
That's right. Crowbar and Neeley.
Right. All right, well, here's brand new Black Star Riders, All Hell's Breaking Loose. This one comes from their self-titled release, or this is the title track.
Right.
I'll get it right.